Alrighty, viewers, welcome back to Pokémon Sun. We're about to climb up Mount Lanakila, which will lead us to the Elite Four. I don't know exactly what's going to be up there. I'm hoping that we're going to fight a bunch of things along the way, especially because I have brought Zygarde's 50% form into my party. And so we see that it is kind of a big snake, big and spooky. It's got a decent bit of HP and a decent bit of attack and stuff. And it's dragging ground, which is I think a good combination for our party. I also renamed Raichu into Riley. That's something I wanted to do for the entire time. Like, I'm gonna name it Riley. Just because, haha, Raichu, Riley. I was gonna name it R-A-I-L-E-E, but then it looked stupid when I was gonna get it, so I just named it normal Riley. But yeah, so I was originally gonna equip, or I was gonna grab Jangmo from my party, or from the box, which is the other dragon Pokemon that eventually evolves into Dragon Ground. Unfortunately, from what I've seen, it's not going to get any of the moves that I would like it to have until way later on. Specifically, I'm not going to be able to get like Earthquake as a TM until after I've beaten the Elite Four, which defeats the purpose of me grabbing it in hopes that I would have Earthquake for the Elite Four. So I looked at Zygarde instead, and Zygarde actually gets Earthquake at level 55, so we're gonna climb Mount Lanakila, and we're gonna hope that Zygarde can catch up in levels in a short amount of time. I have no idea if it'll happen. Is that a Zygarde thing? That's funny. I actually started going on a hunt to see if I can get 100% of the Zygarde cubes and cores and whatever, but then I found out that it is also a thing. Oh, Sneasel. Anyways, I found out that you can't actually get all 100% of the Zygarde items until after post-game. So you're noticing a pattern here. There's a lot of things you can't get until after the game. And, that's really unfortunate. We're gonna hit Sneasel with my Darkest Lariat. It's not gonna be super effective, or not very effective at all, but that's okay. That's what I need. I want to catch it. I also caught a Miltank, which is funny because I thought I had already caught a Miltank when I saw it, and I was like, oh, hey, cool, Miltank. I think I already have that. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, time to catch me a cow. And the description for Miltank is really, really harsh, and I'm going to look at it once we capture this Pokemon. I need to get more Pokeballs. But it's okay. I have tons of Ultra Balls, and that works out. You know what, while we're here, I might as well give some Rainbow Beans to my Zygarde. I was also gonna give, Sneasel! I was gonna go out and grab some of the other clothing items, but I looked at it and there really aren't that many and it's disappointing. Alright, Sneasel. It has a cunning yet savage disposition. It waits for parents to leave their nests and then it sneaks in to steal their eggs. That's fucked up. We don't even know how eggs are formed. You just go, yeah, eggs will arrive there eventually. Supposedly, eggs are just kind of, I would describe bullshitted into existence. Supposedly, eggs are just created by one of the legendary Pokemons anytime, like, Pokemon are getting really close together. And, yeah, like I said, that's just they're just pulling it out their asses like, yeah, the universe just creates an egg there. The Pokemon don't get together in any kind of way. It just... Oh god, we've put ourselves in a hole here. Hi, little Zygarde. That's intimidating, honestly. I can only pet its very bottom here. Someone said if I have no idea. I'll just do this. There we go. I'm trying to pet it. It's got like one little glowing eye. Okay. We're gonna give you some Rainbow Beans, Zygarde, so you can love me at max power. Here you go. It doesn't even have a mouth that we can see. But that's okay. Technically, it's just an assembled bunch of little cores and cubes and creatures. So, it doesn't have to have a mouth. Maybe it could absorb the Rainbow Beans through its skin in a manner similar to eating. Here, have one last final rainbow bean. And love me! I think that's it. I think we got it. Yeah! We're gonna give it some pets just in case. Yeah, it loves me. It loves me all the way. Alright. But yeah, no, I was looking at the clothing items that we have as a guy character, and there aren't that many. Same with like hair options. I was like, huh, that's disappointing. If I'd been playing as a chick, I get a whole ton of different items. It's not that much more, but there's such a huge difference between like, oh, I can have short hair as a guy, or a little bit longer hair as a guy, or as a chick, I can have super long hair, super short hair, do all this stuff, and I'm like, oh, I like options too. I probably wouldn't have changed the hair, but I like clothing. Okay, Sneasel. I don't even know what is actually found in Mount Lanakila. I'm gonna look that up. Mount Lanakila as we kill this thing, because I already caught you. Goodbye. Alright. Mount Lanakila. Mount Lanakila has Vulpix, Sneasel, Absol, Snorunt. Neat. None of these I want. But alright, I accept it. I'm gonna close that out. So let me actually, we're gonna drag max power over here. We need to level up max power. It is imperative. Absolutely. Okay. Let me just make sure I have my items on. Do I have the XP share on? I think I do. Okay. I was really surprised that Zygarde hadn't already leveled up. Uh-oh. That's not good. I don't think we fought an Absol before. I don't know what to do about this situation. Ha! Reversed all other Pokemon's auras. You can't do anything against me. Land's Wrath. The user gathers energy of the land to focus that power on opposing Pokemon to damage them. That sounds cool. We're gonna dig. Shit. I was hoping to dig before the attack came in, so that way I could avoid damage. What did it just do? Oh no! No! No, that's not fair! That's not fair! I wanted to dig and attack. Oh man. That is so annoying. Let's try this again. Haha! Didn't do it this time. Oh boy. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and pull out another Pokemon. What's my lowest Pokemon? Spike! Spike! My man! I was hoping to just send out Zygarde, run into more Sneasels or something, and then back it up. Didn't happen. Alright, here, have Poison Jab. Done, you and your fast speed! That's okay. You're either going to die, or you'll be put at low enough health that I can catch you. Well, alright. So we're gonna be here a while. Let me at least, before we get into this, let me show you Miltank's entry, because it's pretty darn amusing. Alright, let's see. I think it's a Kala Miltank! That's Poliwrath, damn it. Miltank! Miltank, the milk cow Pokemon. Its milk is high in calories and packed with nutrients. Therefore, if you drink too much of it, you may wind up with a body like Miltank's. That is so cold-blooded. That is so harsh. Wait, what? Oh, I can just swap through things. I've never really opened the Pokédex outside of actually catching the Pokemon. So I didn't know that we had a little thing here. And that would allow us to look at its appearances. There's a side D-pad thing. I guess I can see... If I get like a shiny, I can see different versions of it? Oh, or if it just has different forms. Oh, if there's a male and female version. There are some Pokemon that have differences there. Magikarp's not one of them. Oricorio's got a bunch of styles going here. That's cool. Okay, I didn't know that we could actually check out the different Pokemon types here. Anyways, yeah, that's a pretty mean description. Oh, if you drink too much of Miltank's milk, you're gonna wind up fat, you cow. Oh. All right. Hi, Vulpix. I don't need you. I don't need you. So I will kill you instead. We need to level up, viewers. So we're gonna jump cut, so you don't have to watch me spend the next like 20 minutes leveling up max power. To max power. Yeah, hey, another Snorret. I don't think I ever caught the last one. Yeah, I was right about that. Okay, let's try and catch a Snorret. Darn it! Stupid Pokemon having Protect. What does Bind do? Use to bind and squeeze the target for 4 to 5 turns. Yeah, I'll do Lion's Wrath. I always get Bind and Bide mixed up. But it works out for us here. Wait, no. Please don't. No! I just want to capture you. Thank you. I'm glad it seems like a lot of times the first time they call for help, nothing happens. And then maybe the second or third time, like, oh, here, by the way, here's another Pokemon. Those are the same exact type. Alright. Easy capture. I should probably turn off EXP share, honestly. Just so I don't over-level as we go through the game. But people were warning me about Lily 4 being difficult, so I don't know. Alright, Snorant. Their numbers seem to have rapidly increased in Alola. Custom has it that houses where Snorant live will be prosperous for generations to come. Well, that's neat. That's a little cute thing. Catch yourself a Snorant. And be successful and prosperous. Forever! Hey! I got an Absol! I'm over here snacking as I keep leveling up my Zygarde. And I run into the Absol, I'm like, oh yeah, I never caught the last one, I killed it. But we got this one. So what is it gonna say about Absol? I remember Absol being a pretty cool Pokemon in the past. Alright, Absol. Long ago, superstitions were spread about it, saying it brought disaster. This fed a hatred of it, and it was driven deep into the mountains. Oh, that's sad. Well, the real question is it true? Do we have a reason to fear Absol, or does it just look really cool and intimidating? It's probably a combination of both, honestly. I mean, when all Pokemon are pretty fucking dangerous when you think about it, like a single Pokemon, a large chunk of them could, like, take out a village if nobody there had, like, other Pokemon to defend themselves with. So, it's actually pretty scary when you think about it. Like, even this little Vulpix can, like, freeze a person to death in a single blast, probably. And that's terrifying. Until you pull out another Pokemon and drop it immediately, but yeah, it's kind of like if you were attacked by a dog and you didn't have a dog of your own, or you never knew how to handle attacks from dogs, you might not die, but it would be a pretty horrific experience. So, yeah. We'll err on the side of caution. Kill all Absols. Drive them out from even the mountains. Die! Oh, how dare you. You deserve what's coming. Core Enforcer. I remember that you can actually teach Zygarde moves from the Zygarde Cube thing. and I realized that his moves might end up actually being better, or like the Land's Wrath that he started off with might already be better than Earthquake. I'd have to go look. But for now, yep, we just keep on leveling up. I did use some of my rare candies just to like speed this process up a little bit. I probably should have waited, because I think if I had done it in reverse order, I think if I had leveled up Zygarde via just battling, and then leveled him up via the rare candies, that might have gone a little bit faster than what it is now. Where now I'm barely getting as much XP as beforehand, and whoops. But whatever, we'll get there eventually. That's what matters. Alrighty, I just spent the last hour pretty much leveling up Zygarde from level 40-ish to level 50. I do want it to get to level 55, but again, now that I know about its moves already kind of being probably more powerful than Earthquake, I probably don't need to get it all the way to super max level. But we'll still leave it first because it's the lowest level member of my party. So I might as well give it the most XP. Although we'll see what we end up fighting against as we progress through this area. It turns... As a dragon ground type, fighting a bunch of ice types probably wasn't the best thing ever, but eventually I was starting to one-shot them, especially because I gave it an item to increase its ground damage. But we're ready to proceed on and start making our way through Mount Lanakila as we run into more just regular Pokemon in the cave. Do I want to fight it? Ooh, this one's a lot higher level, 47. Oh. I mean, I might as well. Especially since I actually never saw what the moves look like. There we go. I had the super fast attack thing going on, so I never saw any of the cool attacks that we were doing. Ooh, you know what? Oh, this would be a good opportunity to check out something. So, Dragon Z moves, huh? I should have one of those, yeah. Alright, max power. Next enemy we run into, you're gonna use your dragon move against them. Because there shouldn't be anything that's, like, resistant against dragon attacks here. Ooh, hello. Ice Beam, ooh. That's a pretty big find. Hold on. Can I teach Ice Beam to Zygarde? I saw that he was able to learn, like, an ice move called Haze. But I denied it because it looked like crap. I can't learn Blizzard with Zygarde. I can't learn Ice Beam with Zygarde. Man! Oh well. I was just trying to cover as many bases as possible with my Zygarde. Doesn't matter here, I suppose. I tried to replace Psychic on Mimikyu, on Forget-Me-Not, because a lot of people keep on bitching that I'm using Psychic because it's a special attack rather than a normal attack, rather than a physical attack, rather. And I couldn't find a good physical attack to teach it. So, you know? Alright, the user materializes its aura using its Z-power and attacks the target with full force. I was hoping for an actual description, but no. No! No! Not protect! Oh. I use my hands like a dragon's mouth. Roar! Well, at least I still get to see the attack, even if it's not going to probably do full damage. Devastating Drake! You know, I'll be honest, this thing doesn't really look that intimidating. But the attack does, but my Zygarde, not so much. It's partially protected. Done, you snorant! I just hit you with Corn Force anyways. It just looks so hot. It's like a little flat snake thing. Ooh, that looks cool. I'm Zygarde. One of my attacks is to literally shoot a Z into the ground and then blow up the enemy. I mean, I'll accept it. I really wish I could have gotten Zygarde complete form before the end of the game, but I guess it's one of those things where they're like, ooh, touching it seems like it will likely freeze you solid. Intriguing. I wonder if there's a purpose for that. Like, oh, you need to come over here for a puzzle, or oh, you need to come over here for a certain type of Pokemon. I have no idea. Anyways, I forgot what I was about to say before I ran into the rock. So, whoops. Oh well. Oh, right. I was saying I wish I could get the full form of Zygarde before the end of the game, but I guess it's one of those things where they're like, yeah, do it after the game. It's one of your tasks. Beat the Elite Four, and then go fight legendary Pokemon or capture everything. I don't know if I'll go for all the Zygarde pieces though, because I still have like 50 or 45 remaining, which is not great. Not a fan, but oh well. It's not so bad when you have the entire list, which you can easily do just by Google. The only part that sucks about Zygarde is that some stuff you can only do at day, some stuff you can only do at night. And that's really annoying. Alright. I don't know where I'm going. I see an exit, though. Oh. Okay, this was the right way. Ew. But that's not good. We can't accept that. We're going back inside the cave. There has to be something else in there. Trainers or something. You can't put me along the equivalent of a victory road without actually having me achieve victory against trainers. Golbat. You know what? Golbat doesn't have any protection moves. Shouldn't, at least not in the wild. The full power of my devastating Drake can be unleashed. Float the snake, shoot the dragon. Zygarde's 50% form is really cute. I mean, it's 10% form is cute too. It's literally like a dog thing. Ooh, it survived that? Does it have like sturdy or? Okay, yep, just leaked my life, I guess. That's fine, that's fine. Drain my attack. I'll just hit you with Core Enforcer again. You think that because you're pot flying, my ground attacks won't hit you? Well, you're right, so I'll just use Dragon. Although, I saw that there is actually, according to this Zygarde move list, there isn't a ground attack that Zygarde can learn that can hit flying targets. I don't think I have that right now, though. It's called 1,000 Arrows. Let's see, hold on. Zygarde Cube. Use this item. Learn move. Oh, whoops. Oh, no, okay. I can learn Core Enforcer, 1,000 Waves, and Dragon Dance. I already have 1,000 Waves and Core Enforcer, I think. Actually, do I have? Oh, I don't have 1,000 Waves. Why not? Attack to the wave that crawls along the ground. It's 90. Those hit can't flee from battle. Ooh. That sounds like it'd be awesome against the Elite Four. But it's the same, it's pretty much the same thing as Lance Wrath in terms of it's 90 power, 100% accuracy. It's a physical attack, so it'd be kind of redundant to have that. I'm keeping Sandstorm and Safeguard because I feel like it would benefit me to have these moves. Like if I start a battle with the Elite Four, I'm pretty sure the Elite Four are gonna have 6 Pokemon each. So if I start a battle with the Elite Four, I can use Sandstorm, Safeguard, and then just start wailing into the enemies. That's my hope, at least. So I don't want to have too many of the samey kind of moves if I can avoid it. And while I'm here, though, Citrus Berry. I actually used a lot of the Leppa and Citrus Berries while I was training up my Pokemon. But we should still have enough for all future encounters. I'm waiting to see if I can find anything super unique in here, although I remember a little bit of the list that I looked at when we saw Mountain Anakila. Probably not gonna find anything too great. That's fine. That's alright. I'm still gonna fight all these guys. because I need to level up my Zygarde. I have no idea what the Elite Four is going to be. But I don't want max power to be 9 levels behind my highest level Pokemon. The Z doesn't even like directly hit the Pokemon. It kind of like goes off to the side, at least for Sneasel. For like really big Pokemon, it'll probably go straight through them. We're pretty much just blowing up the ground slightly to the side of Sneasel. In the Pokemon anime, it would probably dodge. Uh-oh. Ooh, what is this? You reached out and grabbed the Z crystal from the pedestal. Ooh, Ice Z! Awesome, do I have an ice move? I just want to see what it is. I don't actually think I'm going to use it too much. We have an ice move on... Yeah, we have Blizzard on Spike. Okay. Sure, let's try it out. Next battle, we will ice up the enemy. It was worth it coming back in here. I haven't seen any trainers. But getting a Z crystal's nice. Although sometimes I have mixed feelings about the Z crystals. They're pretty gimmicky at the end of the day. It's like, and then you can do a super badass move! And I'm kind of like, yeah, I guess. Alright. My Blizzard becomes the Sub-Zero Slammer at 185 damage. The user dramatically drops the temperature using its Z power and freezes the target with full force. Alright, here we go. Oh, you can't use a Z move on my thing. I guess that was supposed to represent things kind of like freezing over and like ice just jutting out of the ground. I basically just shoot a super, oh my god, a super ice beam, but it didn't do anything amazing. Darn it! Why you gotta ruin my fun like that, Absol? Here, have a poison jab. No, don't poison jab me back. What am I gonna do as me? Be poison type. I'm a fan of when Pokemon have copycat moves like that, and they just use it on the turn that you use an attack that won't do anything against you. It's like, oh no, a fire attack's hitting my Incineroar. I cannot believe this. Whatever will I do? And then he just shrugs it off. No, Absol. Alright. I'll show you the true power of my Spike. Hit it with the poison jab and then Venom Drench it. No, don't detect my attack, damn it. No. Stop detecting my attack. I guess that's the in-game equivalent. Oh, that might hurt. No. Anyways, that's the in-game equivalent of it dodging. It's like, oh, I know it's about to hit me. Nope. Ooh. That makes up for everything. Not Absol. Spike. Ouchies. Woo! Everyone's getting critical hits here. I was hoping to poison Absol and then just Venom Drench it down, but I guess no real point for it. Let's swap my Pokemon around. We're gonna keep on running around with max power until if I see a trainer, I'll probably swap around, maybe to like Crazy Legs. Crazy Legs needs a little bit of love as well. I've been using her too much ever since we got Mimikyu. Mimikyu has been a really great addition. Despite all the people who keep on being like, stop using Psychic, it's not an attack move or a physical attack move. I'm like, but oh well.